What's up, Stride Fitness team? I'm Coach Lauren, and thank you so much for joining me for today's 20-minute core class. On the floor, all we're gonna need is a mat, so just make sure you've got a mat next to your treadmill. Up on your treads, as always, we need our sweat towel and our water bottle. So once you've got those things, go ahead, meet me up on your treads. We're gonna start out light and easy for the first 90 seconds at a level 2. I'll see you there in 3, 2, let's get to it, team. Level 2, nice and easy, comfortable jog pace for my runners. We're at a 1% incline, so 1.0 on that incline. That is our flat ground at Stride. If you're walking it out today, this is a 4 to 7% for our level 2. So I'm gonna quickly go over our 4 levels. I'll talk about the workout and then we will get into it. So 4 levels. First level, level 1, that is our walking easy recovery pace. Then we've got level 2, that's where we're at right now. Runners, nice easy jog pace. Walkers, 4 to 7%. Level 3, that's when we start really working. That is our race pace. So that's a hard working breathless run for my runners. For my walkers, 7 to 10% on that incline. And then last but not least, we've got our all out sprint pace for our runners and climbing a mountain for our walkers as high as you can, 10% or higher. So those are our 4 levels. We are going to hit just about all of them today. So we've got just about 30 seconds left here in this comfortable warm-up pace, and we're gonna begin adding a little bit of speed for our progressive warm-up. But I quickly want to set an intention, and that intention for today's class is grit. The reason it's grit, after our warm-up, we are gonna have a 6-minute rolling hill. There will be a 1-minute active recovery in there, but I'm gonna need you guys to grit it out during those first 6 minutes because that is our only opportunity to get the most out of our running in this class. Then we'll be down on the floor for 5 minutes of core. We'll hop up here for some quick sprints, but let's get through the hard stuff. Adding on a little bit of speed right now. We're gonna take it up to a high 2. So this is an intentional jog pace for my runners. Walkers, you're still in that 4 to 7% range, but on the upper end of that. So we're starting to really focus in here. We'll be here for a full minute, continuing to warm up, continuing to find our form, making sure that we're relaxed. We're stacking our shoulders above our hips. We're picking up those knees, landing on the front to middle half of our feet. I do not expect you guys to incorporate all of those 4 cues at one time, but choose 1 or 2. Think about them right now. Jog pace is always a good time to do that. And then once we get to those faster speeds, things get challenging. We're just gonna go for it and then come back to form when we're a little more controlled. All right, in 10 seconds, we're gonna add a bit more speed, taking it to a low 3 in 5. This will be the final 60 seconds of our warm-up, taking it up right now to a low 3. 1 increase to go after this. We're starting to feel breathless. We're starting to feel like we're working a little bit here. Quick warm-up for this 20-minute workout. So again, controlling our strides, controlling our breath. In 8, we're taking it to a true mid-3 work pace. Race pace in 3, 2, add it on. This is 7 to 10% for my walkers. Do you feel like you're working right now? You're definitely feeling warm. Nice job, team. 15 seconds here, we'll bring it down, we'll walk it out. Driving through that finish line, we've got 8. Let's bring it down, let's walk it out together in 4, 3, 2, walk it out. Nice. Good job, Stride Fitness team. I know that's a quick warm-up, I know we get right into it. Kind of our only option on a Stride 20-minute day, so feel free to grab some water. We've got 60 seconds here. I'll give you another 30 at jog pace, and then here's what you can expect in this first 6-minute interval. First 3 minutes are gonna be rolling hills. We're gonna be changing incline every 45 seconds, keeping our speed the same throughout. We'll bring it down to flat ground. We will have an active recovery jog for 1 minute. I do challenge you guys to jog during that time, even if it's a really slow jog. We're gonna do our best to resist that temptation to walk if we showed up to run today. Last 2 minutes are gonna be the same hills, slightly faster speed. That's it for our running. We're gonna head down to the floor, 5 minutes of core work, and then we'll be back up here for just a couple of 30-second sprints. All right, so that's how it's gonna look today. Let's get back to our jog pace. 30 seconds on the clock before we kick it off. 3, 2, let's go, team. All right, so as I said, first 3 minutes of rolling hills are gonna be 45-second holds. We're gonna change that incline every time. We are holding this level 2 jog pace, so I want you to find your true level 2 right now. Walkers, I challenge you to meet or exceed the inclines that I'm suggesting for my runners today. In 5, we're taking it to 3%, team. 3, 2, add it on. Do not touch that speed, just take that incline to 3%. This should not feel too intense right now. We are settling into our first interval, nice and easy. Staying relaxed, finding that rhythm. Taking advantage, knowing that this 45 seconds is part of this 6-minute run, but it's not super challenging. So relaxing into it, not fighting it too hard. And then when it does get challenging, just know that we are gonna come back to this. In 10, we're doubling up this incline. We are gonna take it to 6%. Keeping the same speed in 5, 4, 3, 2, 6% right now. Yes, team. 6% feels a little bit higher. This should start to challenge us. We're gonna start to feel a little bit breathless, a little bit challenged, but it's nothing impossible. It's nothing we can't handle right now. Using our arms, remembering to pick up our knees as we climb the hill. So strong. The more uncomfortable we get, the more opportunity we have to grow. I know it's hard to get into a rolling hill right out of the gates like this, but as I said, it's a 20-minute class. This is how we are going to maximize it. Let's drop back to 3% right now. Sustain with that speed. This is gonna feel like a little bit of relief on those legs, on those lungs. Not saying it's easy. Just allow yourself mentally to come down a little bit to enjoy this 45-second breather. Nice job, team. Staying strong here. We've got one final increase to go. After that, we'll flatten it out for that active recovery. We go there in 15. Settling our minds, relaxing our bodies right now. Talking ourselves up for this final 45-second push. We're going to 9%. 3, 2, 1, let's go, team. This is where we have to grit it out. This is where we have to push ourselves. 45 seconds at this incline, then we flatten it out. You've got this. We're already down to our final 30. Give me just a slight lean forward here. It's easy to fall back. It's easy to fight ourselves. We want to work with our body up this hill. Using your arms, driving the front to back without getting up in your shoulders. We want to stay relaxed. Final 12, you've got this all the way through that finish line. We will bring it down together. We're gonna flatten it out. We are gonna jog it out in 4, 3, 2, 1% on that incline. Take off maybe just a little bit of speed, but do your best to keep this active recovery. This is part of our run. 1 minute here, then we've got a 2-minute hill to go. That is it up on this tread. I know coming down off that incline, the beginning of an active recovery interval is so challenging. It takes everything you have not to jump the rails, not to slow it down to a walk. But if you can stay in it, if you can trust yourself to push through the first 30 seconds, you'll start to feel that relief. You'll start to trust that you can recover during these active recoveries. I'm not saying a full recovery. We are all going to be tired going into this final 2 minutes. That is the point. But we've got this. 15 seconds. We are taking it to a high 2. We are setting that speed. We are leaving it for the next 2 minutes. Taking our incline back to 3%. 30-second hold this time. Let's go, team. 3, 2, 1. I need a high 2, 3% right now. Seconds here. It's going to feel much shorter than those 45-second pushes. Always had to think for danger. Always stepping over. Settling into this new pace. Always finding your groove. We're going to double it up in 6. You know I never taking it to 6%, team, in 3, 2. Add it on. Do not touch that speed. Drive that tread come up under your feet. Feel the strength from each step. Know that you are pushing up this hill. You've got this. We are going to cut that incline back in half in 10. Yes, team. We are dropping it back to 3%. 4, 3, 2. Drop it down. 60 seconds on the clock before we walk it out and head to the floor. Yes, you can. I know. We all want to stop right now. I know we want to jump the rails. Resist that urge. Grit it out. This is our opportunity to grow, to change, to get stronger than we were when we walked in this room. In 12, we take it to our highest incline. 9% for the final time. Let's get there, team. 4, 3, 2, 9%. We are fighting for that finish line. Less than 30 seconds on the clock right now. Use those arms. Use that momentum forward. Trust yourself. If you believe it, your body will do it. Last 10. We do not touch that display early. We recover together in 3, 2, 1. Walk it out, flat ground. Woo. How are you guys feeling? Stride team, yes. I love that they can still yell right now. I'm struggling to teach the class and they're like, whoo. Thank you guys for that energy. We are heading down to the floor. So I'm gonna head down there ahead of you, demonstrate our 2 exercises. Meet me down there in about 10 seconds. We are getting right into it. Make sure your tread comes to a complete positive stop before hopping off. All right, so 2 exercises on the floor. We are gonna start with high plank. Same elbow, same knee to same elbow. Then cross it to your opposite elbow, send it back. Elbow to knee to elbow, send it back. That's our first exercise. Second is gonna be dead bugs. So opposite arm, opposite leg. We are gonna work 3 rounds. First round will be a minute. Second, 45. Third, 30. Let's get right to it, team. In 3, 2, here we go. All right, so squeezing that knee to our same elbow, crossing it to our opposite elbow, sending it back. Switching knees, same elbow, opposite elbow, sending it back. We're here for 60 seconds. It can be controlled, it can be slow, but focus on form, focus on engaging that core, keeping your hips down, making sure that you're not arching your back, that you're not piking your hips. We're just in a strong, controlled plank as we move our knee from elbow to elbow. It's just our leg moving. We are not moving our upper body at all. We are contracting our core the entire time. Final 15. This is the only time we are going to spend 60 seconds in this exercise. It will get shorter each time. Nice job, team. Final 5, 4, 3, 2. Flipping it onto our backs. We are working dead bugs for 60 seconds. That means opposite arm, opposite leg, dropping back. Making sure that these knees are at tabletop the entire time. Do not cheat yourself. That is what's gonna help you keep that core engaged the entire exercise. Again, this is slow and controlled. Make sure that your back is pressed into the floor. You don't wanna arch it. If it's too much to drop your leg too far, then just go halfway, as long as you are keeping that back pressed into the floor. So at no point should you lose that core engagement. You're reaching long at the top. Hands and feet are just 1 to 2 inches above the floor. Final 15. We move back into that high plank. 45 seconds this round. Few more reps here. Final 4, 3, 2. Quick transition back to our high plank. We've got 45 seconds this round. Each time we're getting shorter. That means if you came out of your plank the first one, this is your opportunity to stay in it this time. It is shorter. Yes, it feels intense right now. I know that. We are working hard. Our abs are on fire. It's only 5 minutes. We can do this. It's so amazing to be able to show up for a 20-minute workout and feel like you get both cardio and core done efficiently in that time, but it does require hard work. You guys have showed up for it. We're down to our final 10 of this exercise. Back to those dead bugs. In 4, 3, 2, let's go team. Dead bugs for 45 seconds here. Again, keeping that core engaged the entire time. You should be wrapping those lower abs in. You shouldn't feel pressure. You should just feel strength and a bit of burn, of course. Final 15 seconds. We've got one round to go. 30 seconds of each exercise. Coming up, half of where we started. We move in 6, in 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to that high plank right now. Last round here, 30 seconds of each exercise. Getting into it quickly, holding onto that plank the entire 30 seconds. Remembering to keep those abs engaged. We're not sagging them, we're not letting our backs arch. Pressing out of our palms, feeling that strength all the way through our upper backs. Final 5 here. 3, 2, 1. Dead bugs. Last 60 seconds. We've got 30 seconds here. We've got one last 30-second burner after this. We will be back up on our treads. Finding that rhythm quickly. And getting into it. Feeling that burn. Embracing that burn. Gritting through that burn. I know it's intense right now. It feels good to show up to get the most out of this time together. 4, 3. We are moving into bicycle crunches for our final 30 seconds. Let's go, team. This is it on the floor. This is our sprint. After this, we head straight back up to the tread. Keeping that core engaged, opposite arm to opposite knee. Last 12, let's double time it. Here we go. You've got this. Final 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Yes. Amazing work, team. Quick transition. Final 2 sprints coming up. Let's get right to it. We are going to kick it off in a 60-second level 2 jog. We get there in 3, 2. Here we go. I know it's a quick transition. For that reason, I'm giving you a full 60 seconds to jog it here before we get into our final sprints. I want to make sure that we have enough time to regroup, to catch our breaths, instead of shooting you straight into 30-second jog, 30-second sprint. So we've got another 40 seconds right now to settle in. Then we're going to hit a 30-second sprint. It is going to be just shy of our all-out sprint pace. 30 seconds. We're going to bring it down for a 30-second active recovery. And then we are going to finish up with 30 seconds all out. So 90 seconds left on the clock after this warm-up jog. And we will be done. Start thinking about those speeds. Start committing to what you know you're capable of. And do not sell yourself short when the going gets tough. We hit that first speed in 10. Just shy of our all-out sprint. Staying at 1% in 4, 3, 2. Let's get to it right now. 30 on the clock. Picking up those knees, driving those arms. I know it's a quick transition from that jog to that sprint. So find that groove and then commit to it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're over halfway right now. We're going to jog it back down to a nice, easy, active recovery jog in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jogging for 30 seconds. Resist the urge to jump the rails, to walk it out. This is part of our final effort here. We are building endurance, we are building speed. I know our heart rate just went through the roof on that sprint. We are not going to have time to bring them all the way back down. I know that. That is the point. In 10, we hit our final 30-second sprint. A little bit faster than that last one. You can do it. We go in 4, 3, 2. Last 30-second sprint. Let's go, team. Ramping it up. Trusting yourself, going for it right now. I know it's intense, but we have just 20 seconds. See that finish line, fight all the way to it. Insane work. We are flying here in studio. Last 10. We can bring it down. We recover together in 5, 4, 3, 2, one. Walk it out, team. Absolutely amazing work. You guys killed me. I don't know if I killed you. How are you guys holding up here? I see some smiles. That's a good sign. Hopefully we're all just feeling those endorphins, as exhausted as we might be right now. So let's bring it down to a really slow and easy walking recovery right now. Just taking a minute here to recover. We are out of time for today's 20-minute class, meaning I'm not gonna have time to run you through cool down stretches, but please take this time, walk it out, make sure you stretch your core, your hips, your glutes, even your arms. When we are sprinting, we are working our arms in those high planks. So please take that time, even if it's just 5 minutes today. But thank you so much for showing up today. Thanks for working core, for working cardio. I also teach combo, I teach stride, so please come back and see me soon. My name is Coach Lauren. Thanks so much for joining me today.